When it comes to the Fairies Hill Kingdom, we're often used to a kindly old storyteller drawing us into our favorite tales. But what happens when instead the storyteller is Maynard the Moose, who decides to merge the tales of Rapunzel and Snow White into one, and make the hero of the story none other than a charming noble beast, who very much resembles a moose. This is Rapunzel and the Seven Dwarfs, a Maynard Moose tale, as told to Willie Claflin. Did you ever hear a story that would go on and on and on, and when you'd get to the end, you'd scratch your hairs and ask yourself, gee, what was that all about? Well, here's a story just like that. It is called Rapunzel and the Seven Dwarfs. Once upon a time, a long, long, long time ago, there was a girl named Rapunzel with long, 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 long goldy hair. Her hair was so long that it dragged out from behind of her on the ground and become extremely filthified, all full of little sticks and twigs and nastified wudgies glop. This was driving Rapunzel bananas. So one day she decided to go to the witch's place to see if there was some kind of magical spell or gel to keep her hairs clean. The witch tried everything. She tried spells and gels, and she even tried a beehive hairdo, but nothing worked. So instead, she locked Rapunzel away in a tall, tall tower to keep her hairs from dragging on the ground. Every day, the witch would come to the bottom of the tower and she would say, "Punzel, Punzel, Goldie fair, Punzel, Punzel, let down thee hair." And Punzel would let her hair down and the witch would climb up and give her something to eat. Well, one day there come along a handsome prince riding on a Snow White, a moose, a noble beast. And he saw the witch call up to Punzel and he decided he's gonna do the same thing. "Punzel, Punzel, Goldie fair, Punzel, Punzel, let down thee hair." But he don't say the words loud enough, and her think him say, "Let down a pear," so she fling a big juicy pear. Splot. He try again. "Punzel, Punzel, Goldie fair, Punzel, Punzel, let down the hair." But this time Punzel sneezed when he say hair, and she think he say, "Let down your chair," so she fling a big heavy chair out the window, and the prince was knocked unconscionable. When he woke up, he tried one more time. "Punzel, Punzel, Goldie fair, Punzel, Punzel, let down the hair." This time Punzel hear him real good, but the prince was a bit chubbified. He weighed 512 pounds, and when he started to climb up the hairs, he flipped Punzel right out the window into the duck pond. Well, about that time, the seven dwarfs come home on their way from digging gold in the mountain. There was clumsy and snoozy, cheerful, fearful, hyper, hungry, Griselda, ambidextrous, and sometimes bewildered. There were 8 or 9 seven dwarfs. So the 8 or 9 sevens see Punzel in the duck pond and do not want her to drownify, so they haul her out and decide to hide her away so the witch can't find her. But along the way, Punzel's long, long, long goldy hair get all snaggled up in a bramble brush and she cannot move. So they shave Punzel bald as a bowling ball. Well, the full moon shine on top of Punzel's head like in a middle magical mirror there, and the dwarfies all gather around in a circle and say, "Mirror, mirror on Punzel's head, is the witch alive or dead?" And the picture of the witch float into view. She is extremely angrified, hopping up and down and kicking the cat.
"Run away from me, Willie Punzel, well, I'll fix you."
So the dwarvies lead Punzel to their little dwarvy hovel, and the next morning when they go to dig gold in the mountain, they say,
"Now you be careful, Punzel, don't open the door."
But meanwhile, the witch disguised herself with a wheelbarrow full of poison watermelon, and she go to the dwarvy hovel and knock on the door.
"Hello, would you like to buy one of my poisoned, tasty watermelons?"
"Oh boy, watermelon is my favorite fruit," say Punzel when she opened the door, and she takes such a big bite of watermelon she fall down dead. But don't worry, she was not really dead. She just takes such a big bite of watermelon that it stick in her throat and she did not swallow it all the way. So instead of being dead, she just fell into an endless poisoned watermelon sleep. Well, when the dwarvies come back from digging gold and find Punzel unconscionable and in endless sleep, everybody is sad, even cheerful. But pretty soon the dwarvies get an idea. They put Rapunzel in a big glass box and charge 25 cents for all the animals to come see her. And one day, who should come along but the handsome prince, riding on his Snow White, a moose. But the moose do not look where it was going and it trip over the glass case and smash it to smithereens. Rapunzel wake up and cough out the piece of watermelon, and when she seen the kindly, noble, handsome moose leaning over her, she give him a big kiss on the nose. My hero, say Rapunzel, and Rapunzel and the moose ride off into the sunrise and live happily forever, never afterwards. And the moral of the story is, there ain't no moral to some stories at all. Thank you.